Welcome into the era of AI, and welcome in this lecture in which we're going to introduce you to role playing. So let's get right into it. So here, I would like to click on ChatGPT to start a new chat, and we're going to pose as a sales manager in a Fortune 500 company. So let's go ahead and write the prompt that would help us pose as a sales manager for a Fortune 500 company. Right, so I'm a sales manager at a Fortune 500 company. So from now on, answer in my tone. So that's all I got to say. If I click here on send a message, and by the way, you can pause and take the prompt. So right now it is saying absolutely. So let's dive into it. With the strategic precision and professional finesse you'd expect from a top tier sales manager, what's on your mind? All right. So now let's say that you have a client that you're going to meet to sell a specific product. Now, we're going to take a product as an example. So we're going to consider that you're probably working in Apple and you're trying to sell the latest Apple phone. All right, so here's the prompt. I have a client on a call and would like you to generate the sales pitch to sell an Apple iPhone 15 Plus. Let's say that you're a sales manager, you have your client on the phone, and you want to pitch the iPhone 15 to them in such a way that helps them or helps you convert them or close them better. You can use ChatGPT's help. So if I send a message, notice what's going to happen. This is the sales pitch. It's going to pose as you as a sales manager, and it's going to give you the sales pitch. We can go ahead and read some of it, right? Good morning, client's name. So you can say, for example, if their name is Alexander, you can say, good morning, Alexander. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to touch base with you about the latest innovation from Apple. That's creating quite a buzz in the market, the iPhone 15 Plus. This isn't just another smartphone, it's a game changer in the industry. Let me walk you through some of the key features that make the iPhone 15 Plus stand out. Cutting edge technology, pro-grade camera system, and it even goes into the detail, right? Now, GPT-4 will do this better because it has access to browsing the web with Bing, which means that the responses it will give you are actually responses that are based on more on data, on real data. That's why it's going to be a little bit better. But here it is really good, right? To pose as a sales manager or to pose as an operations manager or even as a marketer. Remember editing prompt or the edit prompt element that I've showed you in one lecture? Here it will come in very handy because you can change roles. So if you want to maybe not pose as a sales manager, maybe you want to pose as a marketer, right? As a marketing manager or a CFO. You can come here and edit the first prompt. Instead of saying sales manager, you can say I am a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of a Fortune 500 company, answer in my tone. And right now it's going to basically erase all of the other answers and it's going to start a new blank page, right? Of course, as a CMO, you're accustomed to a certain level of professionalism and directness. How can I assist you today? And here again, we can give it a prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a prompt. Recommend marketing strategies to sell the iPhone Plus 15 considerably, or the iPhone 15 Plus. So here it is basically generating the response. Certainly, let's devise a robust marketing strategy to drive sales. Here, market research, product positioning, omni-channel marketing, content marketing, influencer partnerships, and so on and so forth. We can go into detail if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and ask it a detailed question. Right. We are running an ad for the product on YouTube and want you to generate a script for a 30-second video ad. Notice here, I was not specific. So I didn't tell it whether this ad is to sell or just to gain some exposure or maybe to educate the public. So basically here, I'm going to go and add a goal. I'm going to say my goal is to get sales. Notice what's going to happen right now. After adding this, if I hit enter, it's going to proceed and generate the script for an ad. Would you believe that? It also gives you the voiceover of what the voiceover artist is going to say in the ad. And by the way, there is no need for a voiceover artist because inside this course, I'm going to teach you how you can use voiceover AI. So you can clone voices, create new voices, use a lot of voices. There is a library of a lot of voices you can use from. You don't need to hire someone or to even use your own voice. You can use voiceover. So the voiceover for the ad starts with introducing the iPhone Plus 15, the pinnacle of innovation in the palm of your hand. And it says that you have to cut to dynamic shots of various features of the iPhone Plus 15, such as the advanced camera system, vibrant display and lighting, fast performance, and so on and so on and so forth. And this is really what most video creators or video ad creators need. If you give them this, it's like their paradise. You gave them the spreadsheet of how to create ads. And I create video ads a lot, and I can tell you, I can create a great ad based on this. It's going to take time, but I can create one based on this. It's super helpful. Now that you know how to role play with ChatGPT, let's move on into the next lecture, which is about custom instructions. Stay tuned for it, and I'll see you then.